Ooh la la, hello. It's another delicious day in the city of gastronomy. Hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer English, and this is Keep Tucson Cooking, talking with the leading people in our community who bring the restaurant scene and our food culture to life. When we talk about leaders, there are leaders and then there are pioneers. Today, we're going to talk to a pioneer, and we're also going to talk firsts. Wendy Gauthier of Chef Chic was not only the first woman to win Iron Chef Tucson, but she's also one of the first to open what will be called today a ghost restaurant. Now, yes, you can actually dine in there, but much of what she's doing with her incredible catering program and takeout meals is part of a trend nationally. And we're also the first city of gastronomy. So this city of firsts, well, this is one of our first ladies of the city of firsts, Wendy Gauthier of Chef Chic. She joins us now. Wendy, how are you, Chef?
Thanks so much for having me.
How are you? It's good to see you.
You too. Yeah. Just enjoying this beautiful weather today and cooking up some stuff.
Well, I just want to show in the background there, we've got some of your incredible cuisine that you do for your events. And we've known you for decades as one of Tucson's leading culinarians, and you make beautiful food and you define who we are as a cuisine culture. But you are also a pioneer. You were the first woman to win Iron Chef. I can't have a conversation with you without mentioning that. Would you talk a little bit about what that was like? And you're still carrying that, I would say, magnificently. And we're proud to be able to say to you, congratulations on that important victory.
Thank you.
COVID sort of threw everything off the rails, so we haven't had a lot of time to talk to you since. So talk about it, please.
It was an amazing feeling that night. It was just everything came together, and Chef Brian that I was competing against, I mean, his food looked amazing, and so I just was really lucky that that we came through. But it was an amazing feeling to win, and it's still pretty pretty cool, even though it's 2019, because 2020 we didn't have we didn't recompete, but I'll get to defend my title in 2021 hopefully, and just keep cooking in Tucson.
So you're our reigning Iron Chef champion in Tucson, which is really kind of exciting. I love that for you. You're also one of the first restaurateurs to see the future. You looked in your crystal ball and you had this incredible opportunity, and you took really the legacy of the business that you built, Chef Chic, and you gave it a permanent home and developed a whole new style and sense of food by opening up in the location where you are now. And because of COVID, many people still haven't had the chance to get there. Will you talk a little bit about where Chef Chic is located today and what you're doing there?
Yeah. So we're at 1104 South Wilmot, which is just north of 22nd on Wilmot. On the west side of the street. We moved in here, it was a year ago this last November, with the vision of having a cafe and a place for parties, private parties at night. But one of our biggest things was we wanted to do grab and go meals. We had no idea that COVID would hit and make it kind of something that was everybody was interested in doing, was, to go food that's still super high quality, affordable, healthy, or whatever you're looking for. So that's been a big part for us, doing a lot of grab-and-go meals and a lot of different variety. And I think what's nice is that we make something different almost every day. So it's not just the same 10 dishes. It's sometimes there's probably 30 different dishes in the grab-and-go case for people to do. And they could also pre-order. So that was kind of the vision. We wanted to be able to give people, high-quality, healthy meals or comfort food, whatever they were looking for, to be able to take home and heat and eat.
How would you describe your food philosophy and flavor philosophy at Chef Chic?
My food philosophy is, I want, our logo, or one of our mottos is, we want to make you say wow before the first bite. So we always are looking for different ways of combining flavors and making things. I've been called a sauceress before, so.
Oh, I love that. I haven't seen that for you. I love that.
Yeah, I've been called a sauceress. So I like finding different flavors. I still like the comforty kind of things that make people think back to when they were kids, or something their mom used to make. We had a gentleman come in the other day, and we had split pea soup for the soup of the day, and he said he almost started crying because it tasted exactly like his mom's, and it reminded him of his mom. So that's the kind of stuff we want. We want to bring out memories with food.
You know, one of the things I always love talking to chefs about is how they feel about how food unites us as people. How do you think food unites us as people? How do you think food does something important, especially in this community?
Yeah, I think it helps create memories, first of all. So if you think about some amazing dish you had or who you had it with, that produces a memory in your mind, and then you'll want to have that dish again to like have that great feeling. And I think it's an easier way for people to come together is over food, and getting to try different flavors. And there's so many different flavors and cuisines in Tucson that you get a chance to try so many different. It's pretty amazing.
We want to talk about the fact that whether you're dining in or taking out, being able to do great to-go food is imperative at this time, especially when we talk about Keep Tucson Cooking and so many people relying on to-go meals and takeout food. You guys have really been pioneering and leading edge in terms of the whole takeout food in Tucson thing. Has COVID taught you even more about the fact that you are on the right path? Or what are some of the key things that you want to tell people about how safe and delicious to-go food can be?
Great. Yeah, I think we have been doing, personal chefing for clients for years. So we already had a basic understanding of how to make food ready for someone to heat up themselves and eat. I think COVID has shown us that people still want to eat amazing food. They're just nervous about going out. So, restaurant food is safe. We wash our hands so many times a day. We're very careful. We're cleaning in between everything. So, being able to pick up a really amazing dinner and go home and have it is, I think it helps give people some comfort in these hard times too. And it makes them have a little bit of normal, what they, people would see with normalcy, to have something similar to going out.
What is the thing that you've been enjoying the most in your own place during this COVID time? Is there something that's really struck that comfort chord for you that you're just making so delicious that you prefer it to almost everything else you make? Is there something you can, as our friend in the business, tip us off? What should we be ordering these days at Chef Chic?
Let's see. We are definitely been known lately for our beef stroganoff. We get requests for it every week. So we try to keep that in the case as often as possible. And then I think this week we did something kind of cool. We did Texas Twinkies, which is a poblano stuffed with brisket, a Gouda cheese sauce, and wrapped in bacon and baked. And those have been flying off the shelf pretty fast. And then another one we did recently, we did salmon with a cucumber beurre blanc. And that one has been super, super popular. So
let's tell everybody, you took the space on Wilmot, and there's a little bit of dining, so you can dine in there. But you have these brilliant cases that are so well stocked. Talk about what it is to come in, walk in, and actually have an interactive experience or engagement with Chef Chic. When I come to your place, what am I offered?
So I think what's really cool about our space too is that it's an open kitchen. So you can see us cooking, you can see me back there cooking. We're happy to talk to, my staff loves talking to everybody. We have two fridge case and a freezer case when you come in. So some meals are frozen and some are refrigerated. And we have an offering of different soups. We have breakfast burritos, we have lunch items, we have dinner items, we have vegan options, chicken, beef, pork, just kind of all the gamuts. We do a lot of keto meals, gluten-free stuff. So there's always an option for however you like to eat. So there's, different things. And then we have our cafe, we have sandwiches and salads. One of our most popular sandwiches is our roast beef pho. So it's roast beef in a hoisin vinaigrette with jalapeno mousse on ciabatta bread. That one's really popular.
Oh my God. You had me at pho sandwich. Yeah. You didn't say banh mi, you said pho. I love the idea of what you've created. This is fantastic.
Yeah. So that one's really popular. And then we have well, we do what's called a quesarita. So it's you start with a quesadilla, and then inside of it you put we put potatoes, olives, green chilies, and choice of chicken or meat, and then roll it up like a burrito. But it's the whole outside of it is surrounded by melted cheese. So that one's also very popular.
How do I not know about this? I haven't been there in a long time. I've got to come down and see what's going on.
Yeah.
When are you open, and what are the hours? And let's make sure we give everybody your web address so we can get this.
So right now, Mondays, we're open 10 to 5 for grab-and-goes only. The cafe is not open for food. And then Tuesday through Friday, we're open 8 to 6 for everything. And we have just recently started opening on Saturdays from 8 to 4. And we try to do a breakfast special every Saturday as well. So,
listen, I want to ask you, the Tucson Metro Chamber is an organization that's really committed to Tucson's restaurants. As one of the leading women in our industry, I want you to talk a little bit about the importance of the Tucson Metro Chamber. I
think their advocacy and their voice that has brought restaurants together to have a place to talk and figure out what's going on through all this has been amazingly helpful. And just the connections I've made with other restaurant owners and chefs about how they're handling this and how they're going to deal with this, and just having that source, and then again having that voice to send to the council, to the city council when things come up, and to have a stance and have them, protecting us and helping us along the way in this COVID. It's been outstanding. Their support has been amazing.
The Tucson foodie with the launch of Keep Tucson Cooking did a terrific story, and I don't know if we can get it up here to share with everybody, but I urge them to go and take a read. They did a really great coverage of it, and can we get that up here from Tucson Foodie, Keep Tucson Cooking? I think we're going to try and get that up before the end, or maybe at the end of the story with us. Will you talk a little bit about why it's important to keep Tucson cooking?
We're, like I said before, we're such a diverse community, lots of different cuisines and lots of different things. It's so important to keep it going and keep all these local places open. Well, and to keep everybody open, but to really support local and keep, because the ones of us that are local, we're helping keep jobs in this community, and we don't want to have that, go away as well. So I think it's just really important to just keep supporting restaurants, and even if, it's just once a week or once a month, whatever you can do to help people and just keep them going, that's what we need to do.
Before we say thank you and goodbye for today, would you do me the favor of say who you are, where you're at, and to remind everybody to keep Tucson cooking?
Sure. I'm Wendy Gauthier from Chef Chic at 1104 South Wilmot. And just please keep supporting restaurants here. Keep us all cooking. Keep eating great food. Get to experience different foods. This is your chance to really try different places, try different cuisines, and just keep everyone cooking.
I absolutely love that. You and I need to sit down and do a tasting sometime soon, because you are one of my all-time flavor sorcerers. What do they call you, sorceresses?
Sorceress, yes.
I love that. We got to have a whole conversation about that. And then the other thing was the Texas Twinkie.
Yes, Texas Twinkie.
It has brisket and some other goodies.
So it's a poblano stuffed with smoked brisket with Gouda cheese sauce, and then it's wrapped in bacon and baked. And it was... yeah. So
like it's a dreamier version of a chili relleno.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I love that. And here's the Tucson foodie story about the Keep Tucson Cooking. We just wanted to give a shout out to them for this coverage on this. Wendy Gauthier, thank you so much. Reigning Tucson Iron Chef Wendy Gauthier from Chef Chic. My friends, I'm your friend in the business. The Chamber, they bring us together. They're our friends in the business. But I'm going to tell you something. If you are not going to South Wilmot, just north of 22nd, and visiting Chef Chic and exploring the outpouring of culinary genius and love, the intention to keep us all going that comes out of this beautiful kitchen each and every single day, you are doing yourself a disservice. This is one of those instances where I will say, run, don't walk, because they have delicious on the menu every day, and they do sometimes run out. It's in the cases. It's ready to take home. It's ready to share with your own family. And what it will do is it will help keep Tucson cooking. I don't tend to get this animated about too many things, but Wendy, I really love the way you cook, and I love the flavors that you do. And I just want to thank you for persevering through all of this. And I'm going to give you the last word.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. That's amazing. And all I can say is please come see us. We'd love to make some stuff for you, and we can help make your dinner easy and just help you enjoy some amazing food.
Cheers. And thanks.